Yeah, the other day I talked about starting a gallbladder flush. I think that the only thing that can motivate a person to doing a gallbladder flush is if they've had gallbladder problems, particularly if they've had a gallbladder attack and they don't want a repeat of that. If you've never had a gallbladder attack, it puts you on your knees in the bathroom praying to the porcelain god for hours on end, and you can't bring anything up, but it feels like that's all you want to do. And then you wallow around in pain, and what makes a difference for me sometimes is jumping into the bathtub and soaking, but it's relentless for a while. And I've experienced it twice in my life. I hope I've learned that lesson. But I do the parasite cleanse, not because I'm sure that it works. I did it, and my wife says, "Are all the stones coming out?" And I said, "Well, I didn't put a strainer there, and I'm not going to count them." Some people, they say, "Oh, if you want to count this," and it's like, no, thank you very much. I don't really get into that much examination of my waste products. But I said it starts with eating masses of apples, which is not bad. When we've got some really excellent apple juice here from the area and some great apples, and so the first 2 days are kind of benign. Then the day you start it, you don't eat after 2 o'clock, so you drink apple juice, and then you take a dose of Epsom salts, which, like I said, is an experience. If you've never done it, take them in between a meal and after a meal. If you take them and then eat, it's really an uncomfortable sensation. But you get that done, and then you take 1 cup of olive oil. You're allowed to put citrus in it, lemons or limes, and it makes it taste like salad dressing, but when you have to drink a cup of it, it's a little tough. Then the fun part comes. You try to sleep as your bowels are squeaking and squawking and yelling at you, "What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?" But what I also do here, at this point in the gallbladder flush, what I do is I take diatomaceous earth. Yes, swimming pool filter. They're little crustaceans. I take a lot of them because the Chinese have a theory that parasites can get into the gall duct and mimic gallstones. So I figure, well, if everything's going to be rushing through, I might as well have a lot of diatomaceous earth as well. In case those guys are there, it'll get rid of them as well. The Epsom salts is to relax all the ducts and things in there. They say it'll help you sleep. I don't know about that. But the next day is you continue with this treat. You drink more Epsom salts. And you get to give yourself a few enemas, which, if you've never done that, that's an exercise in, I don't know what, I don't know. Like I say, the motivation for me is I've had 2 gallbladder attacks. I like my gallbladder. It's mine. There's a medical doctor in the area who's really insistent that it become his. But I'm going to hang on to it. My grandma lived to be 100, had gallbladder attacks not often. I remember a couple of them, but she insisted on hanging on to her gallbladder too. I don't know if that's why she lived to be 102, but it may have been one of the factors. You give yourself enemas, then you shit up a storm. I mean, the Epsom salts runs through the enemas, and it's, like I said, quite a sensation. I think the only motivation is, if that's the particular brand of magic that you believe in that will assist your liver and gallbladder. And it is what I believe. Obviously, I do it. I can't tell you I want to do it. I can tell you that the gallbladder starts some niggling little things, and it says, hello, hello, I need some attention. And when that comes along, spring is the best time to do it, because that's when the liver is its most efficient. After the gallbladder cleanse, one thing you have to do is take enzymes and probiotics. Probiotics are the good vitamins, or the good little beasties in your intestines, and they're almost completely wiped out from that much bile and that much oil and that much stress on your liver, gallbladder system, and digestive system for that matter. If you don't do that, it takes a long time to recover from the gallbladder flush. So if you're going to consider it, follow the steps. Again, I don't recommend it. I do it because I believe in it. And good luck. www.micpeakperformance.com